Hello everybody, this is Professor Hill, and this is a short video for our class, Introduction to Ethics, Philosophy 2306 here at St. Philip's College. This is the Maymester 2018. Today is, oh my gosh, it's that day, Wednesday the 30th. This is the last day of classes for us, and that the last discussion is due tonight, 11:59, so get that thing in. This is the one about the seaman, Calvin Graham. And I'm going to talk a little bit about him in a minute, but just so we're all on the same page, today is the 30th. The last discussion's due tonight. Tomorrow is the final exam. Get that thing in ASAP. In fact, some folks have already turned them in. They've already finished their discussion and their final exam, and they're graded and they're done. So join them because, like I said, deadline's tonight and tomorrow. The sooner off you get this thing done, the better off you're going to be. So, like I said, we're here right at the last of it, the last day for classes. And then, of course, tomorrow is just final exam stuff. And so get them in. And like I said, people have been turning them in. They've looked good. People have done quite well. As I said before, we covered a lot of territory in a short period of time, but people have done remarkably well. That being said, our last discussion, the one due tonight, as you can see already, lots of posts about it, lots of mixed feelings about it, because again, it's a tough case. It's about somebody, Calvin Graham, who lies to get into the military. He's underage. And at some level, you think to yourself, look, he lied to get in. He gets discovered. They give him a dishonorable discharge. Open and shut. But it's complicated by the fact that once he's in, he does all this heroic, brave deeds. He in combat, under pressure, under fire, wounded himself. He shows incredible gallantry and is rewarded for it with medals and the Purple Heart. So I'm going to tell you, if your perspective on it is from the family of one of the people he saved during the battle, you might think, oh, it was a good thing this guy was there and was so brave. He's a good guy. And yet, what sets that up is the initial lie to get into the military. And so then we come back to consequences. And there's this interesting debate about, because what happened, the reality of what happened is they kick him out with a dishonorable discharge. And then later, he appeals that, and years later, they reinstate his status, and that they give him they upgrade that to an honorable discharge. But didn't give him back the Purple Heart. They restored his medals, except that one, and then after he died, posthumously, they restore the last one, the Purple Heart, and give that to his widow. And there's an interesting thing about the discharges. There's a number. It's not just honorable or dishonorable. There's a number of different discharges. And I don't know. Does it make sense, perhaps, that he would have been given a general discharge rather, something that's under honorable, but not a dishonorable discharge? Or does he deserve the dishonorable discharge for the lie? Yeah, these are tough issues. And they get at this question about what's our ethical decision-making process? What are we basing these things on? What are the values that we're balancing and weighing? What are the rules or principles we're bringing to this conversation? Or what are just the outcomes, the consequences that we're looking for and we think will result in a just situation? So let me know. Like I said, we still got people that are working on it, turning it in now. They're due tonight. So get them in. Most people are caught up and up to date. Most people have done very well. And I think like I said, we're right down to the end. So spend a little more time worrying about Calvin Graham and what you think would have been the best thing to do with him once he was discovered. And also make sure that you've got your final exam sorted out. It seems like everybody's figured it out. They've downloaded it. They're working on it. They're uploading it. And look, again, in terms of that, some people are scanning it. Some people are just taking a picture of it and uploading the picture. There's a lot of different ways to do it. But just submit it through the assignments page, big blue submit assignment button, and you should be fine. But if you do have any issues at all, contact me. I'll be here today and tomorrow. Tomorrow's it. Like I said, this is essentially the last day of classes, and tomorrow's just the final exam. Think about it that way. But if I can be of any help, please just let me know. And like I said, hopefully we'll just wrap this thing up here in the next few hours. So we're down to that. Anyway, take care. Talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.